We learned last week, in the end of Kapitel Hey, the Gemara Megillah Daf Gimel Amud Aleph. The Gemara tells us about when Yehoshua bin Nun is about to go to conquer Yericho, capture Yericho. I'm going to read just the psukim just once again. Vayi bi Yehoshua bi Yericho. Vayi Soinov, and it's not in Yericho, as we saw in Rashi. That's the evil ear. It's just around the city of Yericho. Vayar v'ine ish oimer the negdoi. The ish is a malach. Echal v'shlufa b'yodoi. V'ilech Yehoshua ila v'yomer loi. Halonu ato im letzoreinu. V'yomer loi ki anisar tzvo Hashem ato bosi. V'yipol Yehoshua al pon avarto v'yishtachlo v'yomer loi mo adoini medaber elav doi. V'yomer sar tzvo Hashem el Yehoshua shal no'olecho me'al raglecho ki amokem asher to'im et olav koideshu v'yas Yehoshua ken. That's the Meister. The Gemara and Megillah Daf Gimel Amud Aleph, the Gemara says, Omar Loi, Emesh, last night, Bitaltem Tomid Shel Ben Arbaim, because they came back very late after the man of Tomid Shel Ben Arbaim. Ve'achshov, now at night, Bitaltem Talmud Torah, because they sat and learned, and they were back to Talmud Torah. Aleiz Mehen Boso, on the bittul Torah, on the bittul of the Alei Boso. Omar Loi, Ato Bosi. The Tosfos fact why the Mevatel Tomid Shel Ben Arbaim. Mimele Talmud Torah we understand because the Mevatel because they were doing a Motzor siege around the city, but the Kohanim will have to do the thing. The Kohanim, so that was the whole of Klal Yisrael. They are busy in the middle of a battle. They're busy doing a siege around Yericho. They don't have time to learn. But the Kohanim, who's Makir the Kol Tomid? The Kohanim have nothing to do with the siege. They don't go out to battle. So why the Kohanim did not be Makir the Kol Tomid? As I find Tosfos. Says Tosfos Shloimar, Lefi she'orin. The Orin with Hashem, lo yehoya b'mekoymai. It was not at the place because the mekoymai is. And we know the Gemara on Eruvin, the Daf Samach Gimel on the base, says v'hakoyanim noisin es haroin bris Hashem. Right? As Tosfos says that the Kohanim are carrying the Orin, because not all the Kohanim did carry the Orin. The rest of the Kohanim, they can't be makir the Kom. But Tosfos understood that the Kohanim are carrying the Orin. So the Kohanim also are busy with the battle. They're also busy with the Milchama, because the Orin went out with them, the Milchama. Who carries the Orin and the Milchama? The Kohanim. So made the Kohanim also busy. The Tosfos says that the Orin lo yehoya b'mekoymai. The Orin was very mekoymai. So they were not makir the Kom Tomid because the Orin was not b'mekoymai. That's what's masha from Tosfos. What is that? There was no Kohanim or the Orin was not b'mekoymai? Because Tosfos says why they cannot be makir the Kom, because the Oren lo b'mekoymai, and because the Oren lo b'mekoymai, so the Kohanim are carrying it, and we don't have Kohanim to carry the actually to be makir the Korban. Or the pshat is that the Oren lo b'mekoymai, and that's the reason they're not makir the Korban Tomid. Oh, so that's the masha. You're right. So Moshe says it's masha from Tosfos, and because the Oren lo yehoya b'mekoymai, and that's the reason they're not makir the Korban Tomid. This is Tosefta. Tosefta in the 13th parak in Zvachim. Tosefta sagt das so. That Ezohi Bama Gedoyla. There is a time, as we mentioned many times in our previous show in previous years, is Bomois. It's Bama Ktano, Bama Gedoyla, Shas Heter Bomois, not Shas Heter Bomois. But what is a Bama Gedoyla? Shas Heter Bomois. What is it? It says the Tosefta, Bomas Oyel Moyel Notui. Right? And ein horoy nosnu shom. You have oil moed, means a binyan, like the Gilgol was the binyan avonim, and on top was Yeriyos. So that's not a binyan avonim, just oil moed notui, and you don't have the oil inside. That is a bama gedoyla. What is the heter of bama? What is the heter of bama? Bisman bama gedoyla is because in the bama gedoyla there's no oil, right? That the oil does not have to be inside. That's what the Tosefta tells us. The bama gedoyla. What's the heter of a bama gedoyla? The Bama Gedoyla is when the is not inside. The Gilgol, there was a Bama Gedoyla. And there was no Dina, the Oren has to be inside. So we should say that this is not, the Oren is not Bemekoimai when it's not inside. And we don't care if the Oren was inside in the Gilgol or not inside the Gilgol. Right? Because it doesn't matter. Because it doesn't. There is a Meshach Chochma. Meshach Chochma says in Parshas Re'ei, he says, what we just mentioned this Tosefta, at the end of Zvachim, Perikut Gimel, right? Ezo Boma Gedoylo, Visha Seter Abomois, right? Oil Moyed Notui, right? And we said, Ori Lo Yehoshua. Seter Abomois, or Bechlal, Boma Gedoylo, depends if the oven is inside, and that means in Dafke way in Noiv Vegivoy. But because the oven was inside, and the Bomois is Shas Heter Bomois, right? Because they didn't yet Sheva Shnois Chaluka and Sheva Shnois Kibush, these 14 years. They were, right? As the Gemara says in Zvochim, the Gemara says in Kuf Yutes Kilo Bosem Ela Menucho Vela Nachalo, right? When is that? Only after Kibush, after 14 years from when they came in there, that's the Menucho and Nachalo. Then they cannot be Makiv anymore in Boma Gedoylo. Boma Gedano, they can be Makiv only in the Gilgol. So the Gilgol, or the Mishkan and Shiloh, sorry, not the Gilgol, Mishkan and Shiloh, feed them. In the Gilgol, there was the oven inside, and the Bomois were mutter. Why? Because Be'emes says the Mishachachma, the Gilgol was a thing that the oven should be inside. And what we learned in the Gemara in Eruvin, that's given on the base, that we said that Yehoshua got punished. That he was in battle one night of Pirya Rivia, right? The Gemara says of the day. We know that Kol Zman, that the Orin and Shechina was Shruyo, right? Shalom Mekoimoi. They were also a Pirya Rivia. And that's what Rashi says. And that night, says Rashi over there in Eruvin, that night, that the Malach, what we talking about over here, that the Malach comes and gives them Musar. That night, when the Malach gives them Musar, they didn't bring back the Orin, the Gilgol, in that night. And now, if when you say that in the Gilgol, it didn't have a din of Mekoimoi of the Orin, right? It didn't have a din of Mekoimoi, that you have to bring it inside. Why it's called Orin Shalom Mekoimoi? When it's called Orin Shalom Mekoimoi, you have a din to bring it in, and then you didn't bring it inside. So that's called Shalom Mekoimoi. It must be that the Gilgol, right? And that's the din that the Orin does have to be inside. And that's how you're calling it Orin Shalom Mekoimoi. So if the Mokum of the Orin has to be inside, so Mechatei said that the Orin is going to be Me'akiv the Korbanos. So, Masha Loiyeh, we're going to have a bit of a thing. Okay, let's see the new Perek. This was just a shlover for last week. Let's see the new Perek. This Perek, as we know, Klal Yisrael is standing outside Yericho, not far from Yericho. Yericho, they see that this is the capital city of Eretz Yisrael. This was the mamish, the most strongest. There is a medrash. The medrash says in Medrash Tanchum in Parshas Ba'alo Yisrael, says Yericho Yehoshua Soigeres. On these words, Yericho Soigeres u'Mesugeres. Says Soigro Shel Eretz Yisrael. That was the opening or the lock. Soigro means the lock, the manul, the lock of Eretz Yisrael. Omu, the Shiva Umoy said, Im Yericho Nichbeshes, Kol Oretz Nichbeshes. This is the opening of Eretz Yisrael. If this day falls, that's the strongest, and that's the reason. It says the Medrash. The Medrash figures out that Pasuk Ba'alo Yisrael Lefikoch Niskansu Letoicho Sheva Umos. All 7 nations go in there. Yeah, and this we saw already before, right? The Mamish in the capital base and Pasuk Aleph, capital base Pasuk Aleph. We see over there what Rashi says that he brings that he done over there a kishuf. Because they don't know all of kinds of kishufim, right? That Klal Yisrael should not go into it, right? That's what Rashi says over here. Where is it? Yericho. Yeah, so they don't know all kinds of kishuf things that Klal Yisrael could not go in. But feed them, the Yaakov explains. Let's look at the pasuk. You look at the Yericho soigeres u'mesugeres. Explains what's the double lashon soigeres u'mesugeres. He says, Soigeres u'Mesugeres is Soigeres al pi derech hateva, u'Mesugeres shaloi b'koach hateva. All kinds of kishuf, what we saw, what Rashi brings before. The Balaturim says that the Choymas Yericho, when it falls down the wall of Yericho, they had over there, we can see shoifrois and all kinds of things, we can see over here, they had this daman lo'ez and the Balaturim, shoifro me'eloi shel Yitzchok. They had the shoifro me'eloi shel Yitzchok, and that was the shoifro of Matan Torah. The same shoifro fell down Choymas Yericho, and as they say, they had the Yalkut and Pashas Vayera. And the Kadmoinim and Sefer Amachkim from the Kadmoinim, it said that Oleinu Shabeach was metaken. Then at that time, Yehoshua, when he done the Kibush Yericho, what we're going to learn now in our Perek, Kibush Yericho, Oleinu Shabeach was done that time, and it's brought down in Machzor Vitri and Amun Shin Samach Tes and Sefer Oitim and in Chuvas Hagoinim and Shari Tshuva and Simon Dalet, many different Kadmoinim, we find that 7 times. If you'd say backwards and forth, they said Oleinu Shabeach and collapsed. The Choymas Yericho collapsed. as a state in Medrash. So this is our pair. We're going to learn about the Yericho is actually the Man'ula Shel Eretz Yisrael, the Soigo Shel Eretz Yisrael. That's the most protected city in Eretz Yisrael at the time. And no one going in, no one going out. HaKadosh Baruch Hu commands Yehoshua to start his battle from there, Davke from Yericho. And for 7 days, for the next 7 days, just to go surrounding Yericho for 7 days. And the 7th day, as that koffer, it will collapse. It'll get swallowed, collapse. You can see different shittas that the Gemara brings down, and they will walk into the city. So let's see the psukim inside. Yericho, soigeres u'mesugeres. It was locked with metal, heavy metal, with copper gates from all sides. As Rashi says, it comes to tell us that there was strongly, heavily. They didn't allow no one coming in and going out. Vayomer Hashem el Yehoshua. HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells Yehoshua, the Malach, the same Malach that he saw beforehand. Rei, Basati b'yotchosh Yericho v'esmalko, even though that they are Giborei HaChoil. Don't be scared, even though they're Giborei HaChoil. Af al piken, don't be scared, they are in your hands. In the pasuk where Yericho soigeres u'mesugeres v'bnei bnei Yisrael ein yosvein bo, so there's many perushim. What is the double lashon of soigeres u'mesugeres? The Radak says soigeres, the people from inside, and that they shouldn't go out, no one should leave the city. And when he said ein yoytze, and the mesugeres goes on no one coming in on the ve'ein bo. So the soigeres u'mesugeres goes on the ein yoytze ve'ein bo. The Metzudas explains that the pshat is soigo halgabi soigo. As the Metzudas says, me'oilom hoysasgur bedlosayim u'bariach v'atoistifas togo oidim me'ivei so that always had a lock because it was an important city. Always had a lock. Now they put a double lock. Right, and the Radak also brings this chart of kefel soigeres u'mesugeres lerav hasgira. They double locked another lock and another lock. In the Targum, in Rashi, there's a third chat. What means soigeres u'mesugeres? And the Targum says achide badoshin de parzele u'metakfe be'ovri de nachash. What that means? That means that they actually be'avri de nachash min kadam b'nei Yisrael. They Pashas is they put over there metal, right? The parcel is metal. They put over there walls or gates of metal, and they put the bariach. Bariach is what closes it of nechoshes. Nechash means of copper. So that's a pshuto should be called. In the Kliyoko explains that, as we said beforehand, because the Targum of Kishuf, as we said beforehand, kiloi nachash beYaakov veloi kesem beYisrael. Says the Targum, kiloi nachash beYaakov, and that is soigeres and al pi hateva, if it's a shar or boriach or deles, u'mesugeres with koichus atume that was me'al derech hateva or koichus of Kishuf. The Chido brings it in Pnei David and after of Pasha Shlach. This is the after of Pasha Shlach. He says, Ksaviyad, that the Knaanim had many kishufim, and they could play around with all kinds of mazikim. And dafke in the opening, and the Pesach, and the gates of Yericho, and in the Choim of Yericho, they had over there all kinds of mazikim and all kinds of things to come against Klal Yisrael. Yehoshua needs to send Meraglim, and the Meraglim was not Stam Meraglim, as we mentioned. The Meraglim were Gdoilei Adoyor, Kolev and Pinchos. And they should understand what type of Kishuv is there, and to be mevatel the Kishuv. And that's what we learned before in Cheresh, Loshen, Charoshim, and Kishuvin. And Cheresh, we said all kinds of Perushim, what means Cheresh. You should see the Kishuv. Leimoy, what's Leimoy? We're going back to capital base. Leimoy, to tell them what type of Kishuvim they are using, the Knaanim, to know how to be mevatel. And that's what we need to do. Hakofes around Yericho with the Oroim, with all kinds of kavones. Why? To escape and to drive out all of the mazikim and all of the to be mavriach the thing. And that's what we did also in Bay Sheni. Says in Bay Sheni we see in the Sefer Nehemiah, the Gemara says in Shavuos and after Zvavam Beis, the Gemara says they have to be mekadesh the ir. How you mekadesh the ir? Beshir shel pegoim ushtei toidos. Right? What's shir shel pegoim? You should say that to get rid of all the mazikim, to be mavriach all the mazikim from this. Atkan is the words of the Pnei David of the Chido. The Nechash over here, what we saw in the Targum. If you look at the Targum, what Rashi brings it down, the Nechash. The Nechash, the Nechash means, as we said, Pashas, it means Nechoshes. The Bariach, right? The doors were made of Parzele. Parzele is metal. And the Abrin is the Bariach, the part that closes it, is the Nechoshes. The Lioko learns that the Nechash over here is not the Nechash, as we say, Nechoshes, it's copper. Nechash is Loshen of Kishuv. ולא ינחש ביעקב ולא יקסם בישראל. ויאמר, וסבויסם אסויר, כל אנשי המלחמה, הקיף אסויר פעם אחס, כוי תעשה ששת יומים. The first of all, it tells them, hakeif. Every day, they will, וסבויסם, go around, this is Lashon hakofet, you go around the city, וסבויסם אסויר, כל אנשי המלחמה, all the people of the war, as we can see, who's the people? Hakev, to surround the Lashon Hakofe, right? Sabuni, right? Sabuni, they're around, right? Sabuni kemayim kol hayoyim. The pasuk says, Esoir from all sides, Pa'am achas, the first time, koi ta'aseh sheishes yomim. The first 6 days it will be every day one wants to go around the city once, to go around Yericho for once. That was the first thing. Saboisem, Esoir, Kolanshe Milchoma. This is the one side. And then Shiva Koyanim Isu Shiva Shoifois Hayoivlim. What's Yoivlim? Yoivlim is the Keren of Ayil. It's called Yoivel. The Keren of Ayil is called Yoivel. And every day, when they are now telling you, when they are going around the city every day, these 7 Koyanim are going to carry 7 Shoifois, so Yoivlim, 7 Shoifois of Ayil, and they will go Lifnei Aroin, the Aroin with Hashem. They will go in front of them. These Koyanim will go in front of them. Ubayoyim Ashvi, to Soibu, you're going to go around how many akofas? So you 7 akofas. Every day when they do akofa, they blow the shofar. And the 7th day when they do the akofa, they're going to blow 7 times. 7 times. That's what he tells them. Shabbos is also like a negative, what he says. Shabbos. Yeah. The Abarbanel, this is what Abarbanel explains, Kol Anshe HaMilchama. What it means is Kol Anshe HaMilchama? He says when we say Kol Anshe HaMilchama, it means Veloi, Anoshim, Ve'ataf, Ve'azkenim. Only Anshe HaMilchama. I don't know Abarbanel. In the Soite, the Gemara in Soite, Daf Mem Dalet, it's much more nicht das. Why? Because the Gemara brings over there, Milchemes Mitzvah, Akel Yoitim, Milchemes Mitzvah. Afilu kalo mechuposo. So you see that even women, they are mechuyev mitzvah. They are mechuyev mitzvah, right? So over here, what's up, and over here is definitely mechuyev mitzvah, right? Kibush Yericho, Kibush Eretz Yisrael, that is the mechuyev mitzvah. That is the mechuyev mitzvah. So what's up, that Abarbanel says we die from the pasuk. V'sabois v'sari kol anshe hamilchama, davke anshe hamilchama, and not women. Tanim, Taf, Noshim. If Kala Mechuposo, as the Gemara says that the Milchemes Mitzvah, Afilu Kala Mechuposo, then I thought they should be also here, Kala Mechuposo. The Radvaz, in Ilchis Velochim, on the Rambam, in Perek Zayin, he says as the women are not Benois Milchama, and women were only Mesapkois Mayim. They would provide water and the food to their husband, that their husband went out to war, and they were just Mesapkois Mayim Umosai, to feed them. That the women are not actually fighters, right? They didn't even know go to fight. Very good. Called Anshe HaMilchama. The women were not Bichlal the Milchama. They don't have to, over here we talk about the people taking action and walking around Yericho. And this is Dafka Anshe HaMilchama. But no Anshe HaMilchama, they don't have to do it. Right? Yeah. Now, if you look at Rashi, what's the Yoivlim? So let's maybe see as to what Arav Belz has. There is a Medrash Rabbe. A Medrash Rabbe in Bamidbar, Parsha Yudalet Piska Aleph. The Medrash fact, it's a Shaila in the Medrash. Im Yoima Lecho Odom. Right, that's a lot of the Medrash. Im Yoima Lecho Odom, the person Eyach Chilel Yehoshua as a Shabbos. Shabbos is Mesoyer. 7 days, and 7 days we have a Shabbos. Im Yoima Lecho Odom. Eyach Chilel Yehoshua as a Shabbos. Was Mechal a Shabbos. Emoyoloi. Answer them. Al Pi HaKadosh Baruch Hu also. This was Oirasho, Shanemar, Ayoyma Hashem El Yehoshua, Rei Nosati, Vesaboisem, in this passage, Vesaboisem Yisrael, וביום השביעי תעשוי בסויר. And אי אפשר לזיין יומי בלוי שבס. So the Gemara says Ibor Shalir. Yeah, the Gemara learns. The Gemara Nedorim learns that this is we learn out from over here Ibor Shalir. Yeah, the Gemara with Toich Shivim Amo. The Gemara learns in the Nedorim that environment based. This was the Ibor Shalir around. However, if you take the Gemara in Shabbos, if you take the Yerushalmi in Shabbos, it says as well. Ein makifin alir shel akum, pochois bishloish yomim koidem leShabbos. Right, you can't do a siege around thing. And that is only an Mechemes Rashus. And this statement in Yerushalmi in Shabbos in Perek Yud Gimel, Halacha Aleph, says that this is Dafke in Shabbos. Or Mechemes Choiva afilu b'Shabbos. And what's the Raya? Metzinu, Shekei Motzinu beYerichoi. When was Yerichoi Nichbeshes? When was the Shabbos? Shabbos. The question is that in Yerichoi, when they started to do the siege around Yerichoi? On Sunday. Right? Then they started the Sunday. It says Koitas, what we learned away. Koitas, Sheishes Yomim. So what's the Raya? To start on Shabbos? To start on Shabbos. The Yerushalmi said that you're allowed to start on Mechemes Reshus 3 days before, and Mechemes Mitzvah you're allowed to start Afilu on Shabbos. And what's the Raya? The Raya is from Yerichoi. When they started to do the siege, on a Sunday, they didn't start on a Shabbos. So
the news going to take that long, so therefore it's like 3 days.
So what? So if you know that it's going to take more than 3 days, you're still allowed to start before 3 days, yes? If you know that, yeah. So the Yerushalmi brings the pasuk over here, and it says, "Vayom Hashvi tosoi bo Yehoshua pe'omim, uchsiv adridato," and that's afilu b'Shabbos. That's afilu b'Shabbos. I know you stayed in Yerushalmi. And the Yalkut Shimoini and Eikev, he brings the Raya, he brings the Limud. Especially limud that kibush Eretz Yisrael is doich Shabbos. Where from? He says the pasuk states the Zocharti is brisi, right? What's the Eretz? From this pasuk learns the Yalkut Shimoini, that the pasuk teaches us that Eretz Yisrael is kula keneged mile. The Zocharti is brisi Yaakov, ve'oretz Eskoil. So brisi with oretz Eskoil. Keneged a bris mila is doich Shabbos. Kibush Eretz Yisrael is doich Shabbos. As they state in Parshas Eikev, and the Yalkut Shimoini, and Remez Tov Samach. Yeah, the same thing. The Eretz Yisrael is doich Shabbos. Oh, so we actually say that word Hushvu. We are mashve now mila to Kibush Eretz Yisrael. So also beginning of Kibush should be allowed. And on Shabbos, the same like Mila. Now this is Davke when we talk about Milchemes Kibush. Kibush Eretz Yisrael. And that's what we learned in the Gemara. Adridato, right? Adridato, ve'afilu b'Shabbos. But when they start the siege before Shabbos, so it could be finished on Shabbos. But the start on Shabbos, it will be also. But what we learn out from Mila, that afilu the beginning should be, afilu Shabbos, like the mitzvah of Mila that you begin in Shabbos, that's still going to be mutar. Yeah, there's a tshuva in the Achronim about bimoitzi miyad dos. Yeah, well, yeah. Because yes, that's the mikol. Yeah, nachon. Yeah. Okay. Says the pasuk. So let's see the psukim. So Shiva shoyfois ayoivli lifnei Aaron, and shoyfois, and as we know, what's the Shiva shoyfois? What's the Shiva shoyfois? So Rashi says ayoivli eilim. Now the Gemara Rosh Hashanah, we just learned Rosh Hashanah, the Yomi, the end of Rosh Hashanah, the Chavam days, right? The Gemara says with Ta'aniyos, what do you use on Rosh Hashanah and at times? What do you use type of shayfos? So with Ta'aniyos, you use the Chorim Kfufin. It has to be bend. Rashi says, Eilin Shestomach Kfufin. That's what Rashi says in Rosh Hashanah. Because when you use a shayfos Shalayl, Pashtas, it's also bend, right? And also here, Eilim is Kfufin. Rosh Hashanah, over there we say that the shayfos Rosh Hashanah has to be Kafuf. Why? The chamo the chayev inish daite tfei me'ale. Person, Rosh Hashanah, you should come with a bend heart, with a chnoe. And Rashi explains what means kamo the chayev inish thing. He says kamo the chayev inish when a person davens, and when he's facing the karka, pon of kfushin ba'oretz, tfei odif. It's better. When a person, that's why there's a minhag. Some have a minhag is brought down in the halacha. That when they daven on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, they actually daven with a little bit more. The whole davening they bend down, right? That's the reason also in Rosh Hashanah we mentioned Akedas Yitzchok, right? Akedas Yitzchok, Chafuf. You see in Rashi, Rosh Hashanah, Shofar, Rosh Hashanah, chutz in the mitzvah that you have in it, you have also the tefillah, the mention, one of the reasons that we blow Shofar, to mention the Akedah Yitzchak, and the same thing over here. Steht the pasuk in Pashas Bolok, Lo ibin oven beYaakov, right? Lo yirom Hashem lo yikov imoy utruas melech boy. Explains the Ramban. What is utruas melech boy? It says utruas loshen trua shel shofar. What Bilam has to mention the shofar more than any other mitzvah? Truas melech boy. What is the shofar more than anything else? As I explained to Briskerov on the way the Ramban explains the pasuk, Truas melech boy is the trua of the shofar. Why davke shofar? Explains the Briskerov as I. And in shofar we have the Indian of tefillah, tefillah, tzorko, and that is the mitzvah. That's the mitzvah. Now, Pashas Ba'aloiso, right? It states, Alatzar atzoyer eschem, ve'isem bachat tzoytzois. Right? And it's counted. That's the way when the Klal Yisrael has a tzorah, they blow in the shofar, and then they get saved. The Rambam also brings the halacha. The Rambam in the beginning of Ilchos Tainis, and halacha Aleph, the Rambam says that Litzoik uleoria. That's part of the mitzvah. When a person has klal Yisrael, not a person. When the klal have things, that's a mitzvah asay. Is the mashmad Rambam. Litzoik uleoria, to shout and to do a tour. Now in the pasuk it says only lehoria. It doesn't say litzoik. It says only lehoria. That means that the tour is litzoik uleoria. And also that's what we say also in the shofar. What we say, Rosh Hashanah, ki ato shoymea kol shofar. Umazin teruas amo Yisrael berachamim. So you see that in shofar, what is the mazin teruas amo Yisrael berachamim? So in shofar we have also the lost of shoymea and mazin. It's not stam like doing a mitzvah. What's the shoymea and mazin? Because that's part of the gather of tefillah, and that's part of the we mishabeach HaKadosh Baruch Hu, that is shoymea umazin berachamim. Only mazin shoymea berachamim, because that's part of tefillah. To feed them. So even though we're talking about a goy, shayach the Indian of tefillah, but shofar they don't have, and that's what Bilam says. Utruas melech boy. Bilam brings the shvach of Klal Yisrael, that the Indian of shofar is not shayach only by Klal Yisrael. That's what the Bris Yaakov explains. The Truas melech boy. What is the mile of Bilam? Bilam brings a mile of Klal Yisrael more than other miles. And why after this mile? Because this mile, what other miles that Klal Yisrael, many Klal Yisrael have, but this is a mile that Klal Yisrael have more than the Goyim. Goyim have tefillah, as we see in Shlomo HaMelech and the Chanukah Sabayis, right? Anyone, anyone who comes to daven and be Samina should be Yehoshua. Over here, the Truas Melech boy, this Truah has also the tefillah. This is only a Yid and not a Goy. Now, Rashi, we said Rashi Rosh Hashanah mentions that what Shofar Shel Rosh Hashanah is the tefillah. Right? That's what Rashi says. You need kofuf because Kamo the Kayef Fei Male. And what Rashi says, Kamo the Kayef Inish with Filoso, Iponov, Krushi Bakar Kamal, it's talking about tefillah, right? That means that the Shofar itself, we also have the Indian of tefillah, and that is the mitzvah. So now the 7 shofars, when we're talking about over here, the 7 shofars, come let tefillah. Right, as we said, Alatzar atzoyer eschem, ve'areoisem bachatzoitzois. The trua is daven, shout out. Lizoik uloria is the Rambam says, and that's the reason that the shofars, what they blowing now, it has to be shel elim. What be shel elim? Pufim. Kamo the chayef inish with philosophy. It's even better. The same thing also over here. The ayil, as to mention the schusha nitzvah over here was mitzad the tefillah. That's daven, and that is say dafke is kufr. Meshivo, yeah. Ve'oyo posukei. Ve'oyo, and this will be Mishoich. Mishoich means the last one. That's going to be the longest tkiya. Yeah, the tkiya gedoyla, the longest one. Ve'oyo bekeren hayovel, the last one. Bekeren. Keshomachem, when you hear it's koila shoifo, straight away yoriu kolom with what? With also shoifos they had the koila. No, also had shoifos. So some say that no, they will do it with the mouth. They also do a shofar tua gedola with the mouth. Yes. The Radak says, the Radak in Pasuk Gimel said that the tachlis was to scare the people inside. So they just blow with the mouth. But some say I saw that they had shofars actually. They did have shofars. Yoriu kolom teroi gedoilo ve'noflo, and the choima soir tafteo will be swallowed, and the place where it is there. Ve'olo ish negdoi, and then each one of the people will just, where they're standing, they just walk into the city because the whole thing got swallowed, the whole wall got swallowed, and they will go in and just Vayiko Yehoshua binun ela koyanim vayomer aleim seu es aroin abris, and the luchos were inside. The Shiva Koyanim, other 7 Koyanim, Isu Shiva Shoifos Yoivlim, as we said, Yoivlim is the Elim, Lifnei Aroin Hashem. Vayomer Elom Ivru veSabu, go and go around the soil. Ve'cholutz. What is the cholutz? The people that they are actually chalutzim, right? Some say that chalutzim over here means the Bnei God and Bnei Reuven, because they were said chalutzim tavu lifnei achichem Bnei Yisrael kol Bnei Choil. They are the Bnei Choil. Ve'cholutz yavo lifnei Aroin Hashem, and Bnei Shevet God and Bnei Reuven, that they were stronger, they will go in front of the Aroin, like Moshe Rabbeinu told them, right? The chalutzim tavu lifnei achichem. They have to come in front, and that was the haftocha of Moshe Rabbeinu, where they promised that they will come in front. When we speak about how exactly what fell down, we see over here in the psukim that we can see also later that fell down the choimas oil, the noflo choimas, right? The pasuk, okay, if you go back, the noflo choimas oil tachteo. The Radak says, what happened? What happened with the house of Rochov? Rochov got a promise. Rochov got a promise that his house will actually be protected. Right? The tikva schut hashanim, what she on. The house didn't fall down. How can it be that she got saved in a family that was inside? Says the Radak, a big chiddush. He says, Ki lo nofla kol choyma soil. Only what was from the choyma in front. That means Klal Yisrael are coming into the city. From that side, they're wiped out. That's it. There's no choyma anymore. Everywhere else, there was a choyma. And that's what we say in the pasuk, that each and one is going to go kenegdoi. What means kenegdoi? What's negdoi? Each one in front of him. Now Rochov, they didn't break in from the side of Rochov. Rochov was on the other side of the city, the other side of Yericho, where the choyma did not fall down. There is many terutzim. The Goin, as we spoke out before, and the Goin said, he's medak from the last of the psukim, that Rochov had actually 2 houses, right? And we learned that there were in capital base over there in pasuk Tezvav, that she had 2 houses. Chutz in the bayit that's inside the choyma, ki b'choyma hi yosheves, he sat in the choyma. She had another house that is next to the choyma, and that house stayed complete. The choyma, the whole choyma sank into the ground. She had another house, and Lefi the Goin, it fits very good to the psukim. There is another peret from the Tiferes Yonason, maybe Yonason Eibshitz. He says that the house of Rochov, alpinus. Everything collapsed, everything got swallowed in. One house kept out, and that's the house of Rochov. The Gemara says that's what it was, the thickness and the height of the Gemara Soita of the Choyma Seicha was the same. So what's Noflo? Fell. You tell me like this. Fell. So nothing happened. Okay, it fell down. The Noflo, it fell in. It also is mashma Noflo. Yeah. Tachteo means it got swallowed. Yeah. No, Noflo tachteo fell in underneath, like the thing. The Gemara in Broches teaches us Aroye daf nun daled amud aleph. Aroye choymas yericho sheniv leo b'mekoymo oimer bo she'oso nisim avoseinu b'mokoyim hazeh. Roye, how can you see it? Huh? So lefi the Radak, very good. But what's also a shaila? I'm not seeing the choymas shenoflo. I see what didn't fall. Huh? I said the chelik didn't fall. So what's Aroye chelik, right? Aroye choymas yericho sheniv leo. What chelik is it? If the chelik that got swallowed, and even if it got, let's say, the goil, the radak, the different meforshim, and not everything got swallowed. So what I'm making a bracha. So the bir halacha in the Rachaim, I'm going to finish with this. As Simon Reish Yud Ches, the bir halacha brings us like He brings in the capital of Perach, Rabbi Shlomo Parchi in Perek Zayin, that the Mevorech does not make a bracha till he sees the Mokoim Hanes. Right? Like, for example, he brings also a raya from someone who sees Yamsuf, Mokoim, that he doesn't make a bracha only when he sees the Mokoim Shavu boy. If you see Yamsuf, you don't make a bracha, we say Mokoim Hazeh. Only if you actually see the actual place, right? Someone sees the Yarden. Also, we also make a bracha, right? No, only at She'ire, Mokoim Shavu boy. And the Pasuk teaches us also that they was against Yericho. And Nachalarno, the Mishnah there brings many the Gemara explains over there. But someone who sees only part of the Yamsuf, or part of the Yarden, he has to mention Chasdei Hashem, very good, the Nashgoche, Ober, and Machnish Kabrocha. As they bring the Bir Halacha from the Kafta of Perach. The Bir Halacha says, the ones who chat in the Kafta of Perach, that you have to see Dafka, the place where actually happened the nest. And as is Masha from the rest of the Poiskim. What Rashi says, right, Legabi Ma Bois Hayarden, right, the Lashon Rambam says that the Roya Mokoim, Shanasu Nisim, for example, says the Rambam, Kagoin, Yamsuf, that seeing the Yamsuf itself is already enough. And he makes a bracha, right? It makes a bracha. Says and that's what the Mir Halacha wants to be done from the Rambam. He says that someone who sees Choymas Yerichoi that did not yet fall, he does not make a bracha. Why? Because that's not a Mokoy B'yichud. So you're going to have to see if you dig up and you find the Choymas Yerichoi, then you're going to have to make a bracha. But if you find the other parts of the Choymas Yerichoi but did not get, would not fell or got swallowed, you're not making a bracha because it's not B'yichud. It's like seeing part of the Yarden. You have to see part of the Yarden that Dafke got split. You have to see the Yamsuf, but Dafke there got split. If you see the Choymas Yerichoi but not what actually fell down, you're not going to make a bracha. And we come to the Bir Halacha, the Pshat of the Gemara, the Pshat lefi the Radak on the Psukim. Fine. Okay, so we're going to stop over here.